Hey YouTube, JoeNinja52 here with Denver International Airport Update number 16. Excitingly, there is one new model in this airport update with no new routes, but I'm happy that my pre-orders for, I think it's May, are going to be arriving in the next few days, so I'm really excited. I've also got some cool new trucks from Premier Jetways that you guys can check out, and I'll show those to you later. Also be sure to look for the logos if you're interested in buying them. They can be found online with the link down below. We're going to start off time 5 p.m. When the Lufthansa Munich flight that is in here on the A330 just started up again. So that is when it departs, Lufthansa flight 480 to Munich. We're starting off over on the departure runways, runway 34 LR/25. On runway 25, lining up for departure, we have a Southwest 737-300 headed to Sacramento. After that, number 2 for departure is a FedEx 767-300 headed to Memphis. And then an American MD-80s number 3 on 25 headed to Chicago O'Hare. Taxiing or lining up on runway 34 left for departures at Delta MD-90 headed to Atlanta, Georgia. On runway 34 right, we have United 737-700 taking off to Central Texas International or Gemini since 1975. Number 2 for departure on 34 right, we have a Southwest 737-700 holding short of departure to Austin Zeppelin or Gemini Jets Thames Airport. Taxiing after departures are Skywest United Express CRJ700 headed to Cincinnati or CBG Spotter 15's airport. Now we're going to head over to our C concourse. Here's overview. C is in Charlie. Starting off with an empty Southwest gate, then a Southwest 737-700 boarding for Los Angeles, empty Southwest, followed by a Southwest 737-800 servicing for Las Vegas. Pushing back out of Charlie 39, we have a Southwest 737-300 Lone Star 1 headed to Portland. Getting some fuel on as well as boarding the final passengers. For Seattle is an Alaska 737-900ER. Empty Southwest gate, and then a Southwest 737-700 New Mexico 1. Final boarding call for Hartford, Windsor Locks, Connecticut. You can see the tugs hooked up. Just pulling into gate Charlie 47, we have a Southwest 737-700. Passengers will be deplaning from Citrus Aviation's airport or Raleigh-Durham. Two empty Southwest gates, and then taxiing in here we have United A319. On the way in from Newark or Germany to 166's airport. Let me set the camera down so I can flip the page. Then we have our Southwest 737-800 will be headed to, where is I going to send this? It's going to head to Tampa. I couldn't remember where I was going to send it to. Oh, and here is the Southwest truck. I'm just going to show it to you real quick. This is, it has two different writings on the side. On this side it says, "The snacks are on me," and you can read it in real life. And on this side it says, "Everybody loves free snacks." So that's the new Southwest truck from Premier Jetways, available online. And here we have a Southwest 737-700 getting its passengers off from Newark, actually. Taxiing in from... I'm sorry, this is actually coming later. You get to see the United 739 later. Over on the B concourse, we are starting off with the United 757-200 servicing for Orlando. Empty United gate. Then a United 737-800 with split Scimitar winglets. Final boarding call for Fort Myers or R.C. Travelers Airport. Taxiing in here is our United 737-900ER, actually taxiing out from B25 to the next empty gate we'll see, headed to Boston Logan, which the gate it went out of. And then we have an express jet, United Express UN-45, servicing for Dayton, Ohio. Pulling into gate Bravo 28, we have our, which really should be like Bravo 90 or something like that. We have our Skywest United Express CRJ200 pulling in from Sioux Falls. And this aircraft is for sale if you'd like to buy it. Let me know down below. Then we have a United A320 boarding for LAX or SoCal International, so STL Spotters Airport. Taxiing out, we have our Lufthansa Airbus A330-300 headed to Munich, Germany. Back on the B concourse, we have our United 757-300. Passengers are deplaning, and it's getting catered for near LaGuardia with the newly updated United Chelsea Food Service truck. It looks just like the old one, but it is on a different truck design, so you can see that there. My camera doesn't focus really well, so I'm not going to worry about that. After that, we have our United 787-8 Dreamliner, which is servicing for Houston Intercontinental after coming in from Tokyo and Narita. Here we have an empty United Airlines gate where we had an A320 just beginning its taxi to, just pushed back for New Orleans. Pushing back from the A concourse, we have a Delta MD-90 headed to Minneapolis-St. Paul. An empty United gate here, and then a United 737-800 in the Star Alliance colors, final boarding call for Seattle-Tacoma. Headed over to our A concourse. We're just going to start off with our Delta 737-800, which will head to JFK. Here's the gate that the Delta is pushing out of, the Lufthansa's International Gate. Headed over here, we have a Virgin America A320 headed to San Francisco. Then our new model, it's an American A320 with sharklets. I was finally able to get my hands on another one of these. I sold my other one to pay for new models, but I was able to get this one for a real good deal. So this one is headed to Dallas-Fort Worth, servicing. Our next aircraft here is our American A321. Sorry, I know this is not a JetBlue jet. This is not a JetBlue gate. I just used a jetway and didn't feel like taking the logo off. This American A321 just pulled in from Philadelphia. Here we have our American 737-800 boarding for Phoenix Sky Harbor, or PHX Aviation's airport. And I just want to apologize. Sorry I keep changing your route. I don't think I've had the actual A319 on the route for a while. But that's just because we've got a lot of other uses for that plane. So let me know down below if we can be a little flexible on what that aircraft's on. Empty Spirit Gate, and then taxiing, we have a Frontier 320 with sharklets on its way in from Washington Reagan. Here we have our Spirit A319. I don't know why it always looks pale on this camera. They will head to Dallas-Fort Worth. Our American A321 in the U.S. Airways colors, servicing for Charlotte Douglas, and then our American A319 headed to Miami. We recently got our Miami flight. The flight that leaves Miami at 11:25 is now on the A319 from U.S. Airways, actually. Not the American with sharklets, it's the ones without. So it's the U.S. Airways. We're actually getting the Piedmont Heritage plane tomorrow. So that's very cool. I spotted one of these planes yesterday. It was 751 Uniform Whiskey, if you want to check that out. So yeah, real excited about that. It's kind of cool to get a change from the 738s. We got 3 738s, now we get 2 738s and an A319. So this one's headed to Miami on the new real route. Taxiing in here, we have our Delta Connection CRJ 700, operated by SkyWest, on its way in from Salt Lake City. Frontier 321, this is Otto the Owl. We'll be servicing in from Cincinnati. We'll head up to St. Louis. Empty Frontier Gate, followed by Frontier 320 headed to Salt Lake City. I know I just had one of those, but this is Frontier. And then taxiing, we have our Frontier A319. This is Foxy the Fox, and Foxy will be heading out to Austin Bergstrom. Delta 717, bags on for Seattle-Tacoma, empty Delta Gate, and then our Delta MD-90. Passenger deplaning from Detroit Metro. This is probably a record time for me doing a Denver airport update. I think I'm under 10 minutes, which is pretty amazing. I'm going to try to get you out of here real quick. I want to thank you for watching to the end. If you had a route in here and I missed it, I know I'm prone to doing that. Please just let me know down below. Also, if you'd like to create a route, I do routes from Denver to any real airports, like, say, for instance, Charlotte, Dallas, Miami, New York. Nothing like, I try to limit my fictional airports just to make it as realistic as possible from here. But I do fictional airport routes from Great Lakes, Intercontinental, and Pinehurst, Salem, which you'll be seeing in the next week or two. Palm Beach will be out tomorrow, or in the next couple days, and I'll be sure to have some new releases in there, so I hope you guys enjoy those. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to let you go, and we'll see you in the next video.